You know, Eric, thank you so much for being here in Portland, the Rose City, such a beautiful spot.
Thank you for having me.
Talk a little about analytics in the retail industry, if you would.
I can tell you right now, analytics in the retail industry is something that is just now happening. The retail industry in general, and specifically my industry, the hospitality restaurant industry, they're hesitant to embrace new technology, and I think that big data analytics is going to be a catalyst for that. It's going to have to be.
We do know, and a lot of our partners and colleagues in the industry are working on loyalty programs. That puts a whole lot of pressure on IT leaders in the industry.
Yes, it does. I think it's just now that there are certain leaders in this industry that are finally recognizing the fact that IT is not just a cost center, it can be a revenue generator. And by revenue generation, I mean utilizing the technology that we're discussing right now, analytics and big data and AI, to actually bring in more customers.
You have over 110 locations. Bandwidth is an issue. How do you use bandwidth in your restaurants to benefit the business?
Nowadays, if you don't have Wi-Fi in there, you're not going to have business. Our Wi-Fi is actually helping us as one of our data points.
So you're using Wi-Fi analytics to really start to move towards what we call advanced analytics, where you're building machine learning framework that you can now use across all of your stores.
This is what I'm looking at for the company I work for. This is where I want to take this company.
So you think it's a real margin driver for the core business? It delivers additional shareholder value. Not only does it update your stores to appeal to a new generation, but you believe that there's clear evidence that it can deliver shareholder value.
Absolutely.
You've told me about the bottom line.
Right.
But what are the benefits that you're starting to see of those infrastructure investments?
If you're replacing the antiquated with cutting edge technology, your store is up, 99% of the time instead of, say, 95% of the time. And so, yes, that 4% of uptime for the restaurant industry is huge. And everybody's happy.
Happy customers, happy employees, happy shareholders. I agree.
Exactly.
Eric, this has been a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. Now, would you like to go grab a cup of coffee?
I would love coffee right now.
Fantastic. What are some of the big challenges that you're facing in your organization right now as you look forward?
Some of the major challenges we're facing is just crumbling infrastructure. You realize a lot of the stores out there that were built just when the internet was coming into being, into businesses. We talked about Wi-Fi earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're looking at the possibility of having to do wholesale replacements in our locations. Infrastructure in the data centers that have to be upgraded. There's a lot of challenges we're facing right now.
Certainly, always glad to talk to you about our latest and greatest technologies. But any questions that you might have?
When we talk about the scalability of the Xeon processors, what is your vision for hospitality and restaurants? How do you think I should use it?
So overall, I believe that the hospitality industry will very much morph similarly to the online social media and dating industry.
Right.
The only way to get there is through data. Okay, and so to do that, we've tried to build an architecture based on Xeon scalable processor family technology that allows us to expand to wherever that data takes us.
Right.
So we're providing maximum flexibility.
Right.
We're providing the capabilities to add next generation memory technology, Optane DC persistent memory, and Optane DC SSDs. I would like to think that for the hospitality industry, for the restaurant industry, for the retail industry in general, that we can build the tools, the tool sets, and the technologies and solutions with the industry to be able to guide us into a future where there is a great deal of personalization in your retail environment at all times, not some of the time.
Right.
One of the things that's really exciting about talking to you about these next generation technologies is that we've outlined a roadmap going forward. So as we look at the Xeon scalable processor family, I want you to really challenge us to not only think beyond the processor, but think about the SSDs, think
Right.
about the memory technology, the networking technology, and FPGAs. We believe there's some very specific opportunities with FPGAs and artificial intelligence in the retail industry, and you and I have had a chance to talk about that. And as we look to that future, really challenge us and come back to us, and I hope we get to do this again real soon.
I would love to, and challenge accepted.
All right, excellent.
Cheers.